All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. I want to start by giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Karkadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and salutation to you brothers that's pushing this truth week in, week out, in sincerity, charity, and love in the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. All right. Just another a Ww3 update. All right, because this thing is heating up, man. All right, we still are waiting for this last prophecy to pop off, the ultimate prophecy. You know that the hour of temptation. You know that we know that grain of rice to be pushed a little heavier. But these nations, man, they're not playing anymore, man. Okay, they're not playing at all. All right. As you can see, as you can see with what I'm going to play in this video, that, hey man, we're getting closer to we're getting closer to those arrows to be shot from one end of the earth to the other. Okay, and now these countries are saying that they're not even going to hesitate to use them. All right, so that's getting us closer and closer to the end. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play this, and I'm gonna bring out a couple of videos, because still at the end of the day, this devil was prideful. Okay, he was prideful. So I'm gonna bring out a couple of scriptures. Lord, witness be edified into the body. All right.
Tonight, Russian President Vladimir Putin telling the West to back off. This comes amid international concern over his troop buildup on the Ukraine border. Here in the U.S., one top military commander says the chances of nuclear war are actually increasing. National security correspondent Jennifer Griffin tells us about it tonight from the Pentagon.
Russian President Vladimir Putin issued a stark warning to the U.S. and NATO during his annual State of the Nation address to Parliament.
I hope that no one dares to cross the red line in respect to Russia, and we will determine where it is in each specific case.
Putin spoke as Russia continues a massive military buildup on the border with Ukraine. New satellite images show dozens of fighter jets lined up on tarmacs in southern Russia and Crimea. Top U.S. military commanders warned that new threats facing the U.S. have them seriously worried for the first time that U.S. adversaries may consider using a nuclear weapon as the, quote, least bad option. The admiral in charge of America's nuclear arsenal says it's the first time in history the U.S. has had to deter two nuclear powers at the same time, Russia and China.
I cannot deter with the leftovers of the Cold War forever into the future. That is a 70 eras weapon system that I'm going to have to employ against 2030 level threats.
Some Democrats want to scrap one leg of the nuclear triad, the 400 ground-based missiles currently in silos across 3 states. The head of Strategic Command says he needs to replace, not update, those 50-year-old Minuteman III missiles. Democrats don't like the price tag.
We're currently spending $44.5 billion a year on nuclear weapons. And I know that STRATCOM likes spending that money, but I don't.
The U.S. stopped keeping nuclear-capable bombers like these B-52s in Louisiana on 24-hour alert in 1991. But Admiral Richard warns if the U.S. scraps its ground-based missiles, it would have to rely too much on submarine-launched nukes.
And under those conditions, I would request to re-alert the bombers.
Putin boasted today that Russia will have modernized more than 88% of its nuclear weapons by the end of this year. Admiral Richard says the U.S. hasn't started. Brett?
Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon.
These devils are they ready to go to war, man. All right, it was one thing that he had said in the video, that made me really look at something. He said, "Yeah, we have to get ready to do what? Defend ourselves against 20 against just China and it's like against China and Russia. No, you got to defend yourself against everybody. Everybody's going to come up against this place. All right, this is Obadiah 1:7. All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee, that they that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. So, hey man, you don't just got to worry about Russia and China. You got to worry about the rest of these other countries as well, man. All right. So but this is what the scriptures have taught us, man, that these things must come to pass. Okay. Even though it's heating up, you know, we still have to wait for that grain of rice to be pushed on a heavy basis. All right. So you know once that grain of rice is pushed, then then we gonna know we gonna see Lord willing the end of this place, man. All right. So just because we bring out these we show these different videos, the end is still not yet until that prophecy is being pushed on a heavy basis. Okay. And I'm going to prove it. This is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Okay? So yeah, they consider they're going to do this, they're going to do that. They don't make the decision. Man's going to the Lord. How can he then know his own way? All right? So the Lord is in control. Even though they say they're gonna bomb this, they're going to bomb that, that doesn't mean that that's what they're going to be able to do. The Lord is going to make that final decision of when it's going to jump off, and then you can hear the pride in his devils. You can hear the pride in his devils in his speech. They're just going to I'm going to tell them to go ahead and fire the nukes. You don't know how that's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. When them nukes are fired, though, it's going to be no stopping them nukes, though. Okay. Your defense systems is not going to work. That just happened over there in the small hats so-called country. What happened? Their defense system, their so-called global defense system, failed. All right, and they've gotten bombed very heavily over there. All right, and continue to get bombed very heavily over there. All right. So this is just to put it out there to show you that no matter about your defense system and things like that, thus say the Lord, what's going to happen. This is Joel 2:9. They shall run to and fro into the city. They shall run up upon the wall. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. This is talking about the nukes, man. All right. I'm gonna go up to 8. Neither shall one thrust against neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. So it's no stopping them, man. It said they're not gonna thrust up against each other. All right, it's no stopping them. Okay, so don't think that just because you hear a lot of people, we got the best defense system in the world and this and that. Hey, your defense system can't stop you out about some y'all shot, man. All right? And Lord willing, man, hey, man, this Lord willing, this thing speed up even more, man. We ready to get up out of here, man. Okay? With that, shalom.